Make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, filling out the middle. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Finney Smith. Inside. Soft touch off the glass.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
And here's Paul. Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Paul working around the defense that time to get a close shot inside.
Pass to Finney Smith. Ayton against Hardaway. Porzingis with room to shoot. And Booker pulls it down.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside Paul. Here's Bridges. Now Crowder, defended by Hardaway. For 3, Bridges. The shot won't fall. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Now here's Paul. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton with it. Porzingis grabs the board. Hey, and at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, BA. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
2 minutes remaining.
Left side Hardaway. Here's Doncic. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the bucket is good.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Now here's Doncic. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Powell. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A minute 15 left in the first. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Aiden inside. Working on Powell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. It's Powell on the wing. Doncic against Paul. From deep three-point range. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. That one drops. He ties it up. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Here's Powell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Ball against Doncic. For 3, Bridges. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
It's all tied in Phoenix. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Crowder and Aiden, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Oh, got a piece of it. Paul with a steal. Outside Booker. All alone. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
If there's one guy in the league who's never going to give up on the mid-range shot, it's Booker. If the D gives it to him, he'll take it.
Doncic with it. And Doncic with the jam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man.
You don't. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Here's Paul. And Crowder with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Ayton. Down low. Knocked away. And stolen by Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Suns lead by 3. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Here's Booker. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Back to Powell. Stolen by Bridges. And they're pushing it up. And here's Crowder from the arc. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Suns?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
We're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Powell outside. Outside, Finney Smith. Back to Powell. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bridges. Booker fires from way outside. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic outside. Outside, Finney Smith. Pass to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Doncic against Paul. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. Now Booker. Crowder inside. He's marked by Finney Smith. And it's Crowder missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Tipped. Brown with the steal. It's deflected.
And, you know, at his size, Kaminsky should be blocking more shots. I'd like to see this effort every time.
Here's Bullock. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Shamet. Knocks down the long J. And the Suns lead by 6.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside, Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
To the wing, right side. McGee for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were... And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for Dallas. Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. From the right block. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Shamet. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Brunson with it, and it's McGee picking him up. A nice shot by Brown.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the 2nd round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
McGee's shot is off. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Brown. Here he goes. And the jam by Brown.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the second round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. That one drops for him.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Brunson against Payne. Back to Bullock. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bullock's got his first basket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Out to the wing. McGee finds Payne. Back to McGee. Up and in on the layup. And the Suns lead by 4.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Here's Brunson. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. And he'll shoot
That's
2.
his first personal foul.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Brunson against Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, it's hit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Brown with the steal. Brown can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Brunson against Kaminsky. Now Brunson. Driving in. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second.
Frank Kaminsky picks one up here.
Second team foul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Brown. Back to Brunson. 18 feet out. Here's Kleba. The Suns clear it. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Brunson passes to Kleba. Let's go with a 3. Brunson misses. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The Suns leading. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Ayton. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. And the basket is good.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Doncic against Paul. From the arc. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. The open shot, Doncic, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Suns lead by 9. And here's Doncic. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Suns on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. For 3, Hardaway. And they recover it. Second chance effort. And Doncic with the lay-in.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. 3-pointer, Bridges. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Doncic with it. Pass to Porzingis. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Paul passes to Crowder. Booker against Doncic. From deep. Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. 3-pointer. They get it back.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
Doncic against Paul. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Bridges misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Doncic against Crowder. Doncic, no good. Phoenix has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Booker, pass to Bridges. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Outside Finney-Smith. Porzingis, high post. He's against Crowder. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Outside Hardaway. From downtown. Oh, he nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Unflappable under pressure. You see why they give it to Hardaway Jr. Because he knows how to rise to the occasion.
Here's Booker. The kick out to Paul. Shoots from the baseline. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Doncic on the wing. The 3-ball. That shot off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Aiden.
Dallas foul. Dwight Powell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Outside Porzingis. Shoots over Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just...
Letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Paul with the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And Brent with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Murray kicks to Porter. Lob pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Murray against Paul. Murray with the defensive effort.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
He feeds it to Gordon. Good work defensively by Crowder. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Paul with the 3. Jokic with the steal.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Back to Porter. Now the pass to Jokic. Barton wide open. He fires. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
When it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, that's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
It's Barton with the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
Jokic passes to Murray. And again, Denver no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Shot by Crowder, no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver to the inside. Here's Gordon. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Paul passes to Booker. Crowder against Gordon. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets leading by 3. Barton drives in, and Barton throws it down.
Well, that's an awesome dunk from Will Barton on that possession. You got to be aware of his athleticism sneaking up on you.
Paul finds Booker. At the ball. To the paint. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Barton dishes to Murray. There's 45 seconds left in the first. And Jokic slams it in.
Now, sometimes there's passes, and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Suns trail by 5. Paul surveying the floor. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. Throws up, and it's Murray with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Back to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with him.
Here's Murray on the wing. Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets headed to the bench with a 7-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. You've got the Joker, you have a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And the team has taught Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Paul with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. For 3, Murray. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Ooh, and I love that spread. That's Murray's bread and butter, stretching out the defense. It was way behind the arc.
Ball against Murray. From the arc. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget leaders get down to 9 in the bucket from Paul.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Crowder with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. And there's Booker on the assist by Bridges.
Booker with quickness in transition. A guy with that kind of shot getting loose out in the break, that could be trouble.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple. And so it's Crowder with it. We'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Suns trail by 5. Pass to McGee. Now Kaminsky. Back to McGee. It's rebounded by Najee. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Dozier. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Now here's Payne, guarded closer. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Dozier. A three from Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green with the drive, and Green slams it in.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Now here's Payne, covered by Morris. Booker the pass to Payne. Kaminsky inside, guarded by Green. Kaminsky misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Suns. For Denver, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
Payne kicks to Shamet. It's stolen by Morris. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the pass to Shamet. Here is McGee. Shamet with it. The layup off target. 15 seconds left in the first half. Here's Dozier. Bucket is good. And the Nuggets lead by 11.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Payne. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so we wrap up the first. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They lead by 11. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
They're in good shape thanks to the work.
And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Suns.
any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Outside Gordon. And that one drops for him. Gordon's got 6. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want? Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Payne passes to Shamet. Feeds it to McGee. Here's Kaminsky. From down in the low post, it goes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Najee, good. Najee's got the lead up to 14 now for Denver.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Shamet kicks to Johnson. Johnson double team to the left wing. Back to McGee. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets. He told me that he is suffering from a migraine headache, guys. He's been cleared to return to the game if necessary, and we'll see if they throw him back in or not.
Okay, Dave, thanks. And it looks like they're keeping him hydrated with Gatorade, and of course, everyone hopes he'll get back in the game. Tries from 10. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. McGee's got his first 2 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
2 minutes remaining.
Rivers dishes to Morris.
2 minutes.
Driving inside. Here's Dozier. He's guarded by Johnson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Gordon. Payne gets a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Here's Shamet. That shot off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Dozier inside. He kicks to Morris. To the inside. Green. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Assist goes
and the Nuggets lead by 16. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Chalk up 2 there.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Morris outside. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes it inside. Dozier passes to Green. Rivers gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Rivers has got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The feed to McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Morris outside. Green in the post. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Nuggets on top, leading by 17. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Murray against Paul. Fires from deep. And the Suns miss again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Launches a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask me.
To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Barton outside. Passes it to Jokic from downtown. And again, Denver with the triple. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Green, he's checked in for Denver. Paul outside. Connects from 3-point range.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
And here's Barton. Pass to Porter. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Paul. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. And he banks in the layup. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Murray against Paul. From deep 3-point range. No good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lets it go with the 3. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Paul outside. And they get it back.
2 minutes remaining.
Out of this is to Ayton.
2 minutes.
Back to Bridges. From past the arc. From deep. Barton with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 18. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. To the wing right side. Now Murray. Jokic kicks to Porter. It's Barton on the wing. To end the drought. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Denver.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Jokic passes to Murray. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Nuggets lead by 18. Paul for three. Drills the three-pointer.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Paul against Murray. The three. They get it again. Paul with the ball. Fires the three. Offline.
There's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helps out on defense and pesters the shooter.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
That's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow. Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovic has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
Bojan Bogdanovic, 2 shots.
And no luck that time either.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Here's Booker. Banked it in off the glass.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Outside Mitchell. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Here's Conley. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Here's Crowder. Outside Paul. 5 to shoot. And it's Crowder missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Outside Paul. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Conley against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Crowder left side. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here. Here's Mitchell. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
From deep, Conley. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the triple. Clock at 4. Shot from the wing. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. To the middle. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Now Conley. Ooh, poked away. Paul with a steal. From deep three-point range. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Suns ahead, up 1. Good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And it's good. 2 points. Paul's got 5.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Paul against Conley. Inside. Gobert is doubled. No good there. Good work defensively by Crowder. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has a chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Conley against Paul. Conley with the ball. He takes it in. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley against Booker to the right side. Pass to O'Neal. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. And And it's Bridges with the jam.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gobert up top. The kick out to Conley. Shot clock at 3. Tries it from 16, and down it goes. 2 points.
Assistant.
Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So cerebral out there. You always feel like Conley's making the right decision.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Free throws good. Kaminsky. And both free throws good for Kaminsky. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Honey. Gay outside. Good work defensively by Kaminsky. The Suns leading. Here's Shamet. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Shamet's got his first points of the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Honey, defended by Payne. On the wing, Clarkson. Fires from deep. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, despite the injuries he suffered in his career, Rudy Gay remains a pretty good athlete.
Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. McGee in the post. Whiteside on him. Gay to pass to Ingles. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Suns ahead. They're up by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And that should...
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Phoenix's ball. They lead by 1. So the Jazz 5 right now. Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point. The Jazz shooting at 45% of the game so far. To the inside. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Pass to McGee. And here's Kaminsky. Back to McGee. Here's Shamet. The rebound by the Jazz. Gay's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And yep, it's good. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Payne. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Payne's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Honey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Shot on the wing. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Shamet into the lane. He can't get that one to fall. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shot just don't go down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Clarkson, right side. Here's Honey. Got a piece of it. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Johnson with a bucket. And the Suns lead by 2.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Down low. Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
Outside Payne. Pass to McGee. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Ingles. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Fast break, here we go. Kaminsky outside. Now here's McGee. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Shamet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Payne. Here's McGee. Clarkson grabs a miss. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the officials whistle a foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Mike Conley's checked in for Oni.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That one's
At
off.
the line for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton. At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. Now here's Conley. He's got 6. 40 seconds left in the third. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Booker finds Paul. It's tipped, and they get it back. Here's Crowder. Goes up again. Inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert. Conley's got 8.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Jazz out in front, up 3. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. From deep, Conley. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Bridges. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Conley against Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Paul against Conley. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Puts up a 3. Good chance here for Crowder. And the 10-footer finds the target.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
Conley passes to Gobert. Ayton against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Booker, good. And it's now just a 1-point Utah lead.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
With the game's momentum up for grabs, Conley values being the guy to take the crucial shot. Just a remarkable score in these situations.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Out to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Here's Crowder. Over Bogdanovich. And that one's long. Here's O'Neal. He's covered by Ayton. The 3 from Mitchell hits the trifecta. And now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with 3s.
Paul against Mitchell. Here's Bridges. Soft touch off the glass.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Outside for Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Paul passes to Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. And he makes it on the layup. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Paul against Conley. the inside. Crowder with a steal. Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Inside. Here's Ayton. Good D by Gobert.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Conley. 24 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. This one for three. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. And it's Phoenix's ball. 7-point differential. They get it again. Ayton. And Gobert with a block. Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. The three is up. No good that time. So we see the Jazz get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
Center position. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Ball against Doncic. Booker in the corner. Porzingis against Crowder. Booker looking around. Just 5 to shoot. That one goes in.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Doncic against Paul. Finney Smith passes to Powell. The three-pointer, no good. Down low, here's Crowder, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Inside, Paul with the steal. And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. And Crowder slams it in.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here's Doncic, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Ball against Doncic. Paul dishes to Ayton. Here's Crowder. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. The shot, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Just finds Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Takes the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Paul, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic left side. Dallas again turning it over.
Ball.
Searching for their first points of the game. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul outside. Passes it to Booker. There's the triple. The Mavericks pull it in.
And even without that three-ball dropping form, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, at 7'3", Porzingis is a difficult check. He puts the defense in a bind right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ball against Doncic. Here he goes, and the dunk by Doncic.
A dribble drive by Luka Doncic isn't about speed. It is about craftiness. This guy is so smart.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Doncic following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Hardaway, good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Paul for three, another three for Phoenix. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Booker against Hardaway. Pass to Powell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. The pass to Bridges. Paul outside. 5 to shoot from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Misses the layup. Right wing. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there, and it's Bridges in at the small forward. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Paul. Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
All up top, guarded by Doncic. Puts up a 3. Bridges finds Crowder. Rebounded by Hardaway. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
Ball looking over the floor. A putback, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 6 points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Paul. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Fades away. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Outer dishes to Paul. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway against Ayton. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Pass to Pop to the middle. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Pocket 4. The 3. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Doncic.
Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch.
Paul passes to Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Up top, Doncic. Defended by Crowder. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Suns leading by 3. And they go to the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. So for the Suns. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, fires the 3. Payne can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Brown, the pass to Brown. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the inside. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Payne. Johnson dishes to Kaminsky. And finished off by Kaminsky.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Brunson scanning the floor. On the wing, Brown. 5 on the clock. Bullock passes to Brown. And another basket for Dallas.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Buries the long-range jumper. 9 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Brunson. 1 second left, and no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And that should...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Brown. Then there's Brown. And it's Kleba in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And a young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir. Ouch. Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now, here's Bullock. He's covered by Shamet. Here's Kleba. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Shamet with it. No points in the game yet for him. Inside, here's McGee. And he gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Brunson has it in the corner. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Kleba. Over Kaminsky. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the power forward, Maxi Kleba, out of Wurzburg, Germany. The same hometown. Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleba, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleba has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
And finished off by Kaminsky.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Brown. Pass to Bullock. Lock at 6. Driving in. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bullock's got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Payne passes to McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Now Kleba. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Payne passes to Shamet. He's looking for Kaminsky and finds him. And he gets the bucket. Kaminsky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Kleba inside. Kaminsky's there. Brunson no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Brown inside, guarded by McGee. The Suns leading. Johnson left side. Kaminsky. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Kaminsky's got 8 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
There's the pass to Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
foul. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Dallas, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Paul. He's got 10. From deep. Can't get it to fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Hardaway. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Back to Brunson. Good D by Booker.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Luka Doncic. He's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Doncic against Paul. To the paint. Porzingis with the steal. Bridges with the steal. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
One of the most impressive things about Devin Booker has been his consistency. This guy is productive, and he is willing to carry the offensive burden. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tipped away. Now here's Paul. Pass to Doncic. Right side Porzingis. Shoots over Crowder. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kristaps Porzingis. Paul outside. Passes it to Bridges. Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. Booker the bounce pass. Just 3 to shoot. Ayton the pass to Crowder. Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
Here's Booker. Up and in on the way. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Now, something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes with their defense and then turn those turnovers into points.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
1:46 left to play in the final quarter. The three for Doncic. Here's Finney Smith, defended by Bridges. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Launches a three. They get it back to the middle. Powell kicks to Doncic. Now the dish to Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Dallas again turning it over. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Doncic against Paul. Booker outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Doncic against Paul. On the wing, Doncic. And there's the pass to Finney Smith. This one for 3. That shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Hardaway against Booker. Down low. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Pass to Powell. To the paint. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Powell.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength. The Don has got that in his game.
Paul fires from way outside. So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
about two of the top teams in the league squaring off. That's prime time must-see TV.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Here's Paul. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Murray with it. And it's Paul picking him up to the middle. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. And he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Crowder right side. And Crowder with the jam.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Back to Gordon. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Paul.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
Both free throws good from Gordon.
Well, you know, if you ask me, Aaron Gordon is clearly one of the best dunk contest competitors to never win the crown. I mean, he put up unreal performances in 16, 17, and then again in 2020.
Now here's Booker. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Booker.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
When we look back at Aaron Gordon in those contests, he narrowly lost in 2016 and 2020.
And you know, Brian, that 2016 duel between Gordon and Zach LaVine was epic. One of the best I'd ever seen. In 2020, Derrick Jones Jr. just beat out Aaron. It wasn't that Aaron lost.
Oh, nice! Big finish!
Hey, get this guy in the dunk contest, Porter Jr., capable of some nasty throwdown.
Crowder right side. Out to Bridges. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Crowder. Jokic grabs the board.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Second team foul.
And Denver has possession. Outside Murray. On the wing, Barton. Here's the 3. Porter, the pass to Gordon. Back to Porter. On the wing, Barton. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Gordon can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. And Booker, here we go. Great D that time from Barton.
2 minutes remaining.
Denver in the lead. Out to Gordon. Back to Porter. Pass to Gordon. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Gordon with a steal. And Jokic throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Booker, good.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Murray against Paul. From deep, Jokic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton into the lane. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Porter. Second shot opportunity. And no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Here's Murray. Tipped. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Crowder with the jam.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Ball against Murray. Gordon on the wing. Pass to Porter. Back to Gordon. Murray against Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to win the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the guard getting up? Jamal Murray flying to the rack.
Booker. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Suns ahead, up 1. And back at them. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Down low. The kick out to Barton. Porter against Booker. There's the 3. Porter's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Paul for 3. The 3. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well. A much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
That's good from Porter. Kirk, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple reasons. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Driving to the basket, and it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Murray against Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Murray passes to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter outside. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the basket by Bridges.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Paul finds Booker. Here's Ayton. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And here's the fast break. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about the commitment, guys, from Murray on defense, moving his arms all around and coming up with steals as a result. Active arms and hands is a big part of it.
And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, B.A. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Something else I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Morris against Payne. Lets the 3 fly. Shamet, no good. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. To the middle. Dozier can't get it to go.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Pass to Rivers. .46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Morris against Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pass to Kaminsky. To the inside. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Morris. Here's Rivers. Out to the right wing. Down low. McGee with a steal. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, let's start. And that should do it with
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Jermichael Green. And it's Dozier in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Nuggets ball.
And Denver has possession. 4-point game. Morris against Payne. Pass to Rivers. Here's Bull. Hauled in by McGee. Johnson with it. Here's Shamet. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Got it. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
On the attack, Morris. Blocked. They get it back. Inside. On the wing, Rivers. The three ball. Morris can't hit.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
McGee finds Johnson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the middle. And that one's good. Goal.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Suns leading. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Shamet. Now here's McGee. The D's right on him. Misses from close range. The Nuggets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Dozier, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Bowl. The Suns clear it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low, McGee. The layup off target. The Nuggets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And here's Payne outside. It's not going to go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. Morris with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Pass to Rivers. Here's Bowl for the lead, and he lays it in. He has 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball. Suns substitution.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Right side Booker. To end the drought. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
20 seconds left in the third. Pass to Dozier. Here's Rivers. Booker defending. To the paint. Stolen by Booker. Bridges outside. To the inside. Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top, leading by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
At the line, people were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Guys, thanks a lot. I had a chance to hear what Mike Malone was saying to his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
Outside Murray. Gordon, left side. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And Booker with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Barton, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Back to Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Paul with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Booker, good.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Now Murray to the middle. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Murray against Paul from deep. Jokic grabs the board.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Crowder, that's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Murray with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And here's Porter outside.
Oh, my goodness! A ridiculous slam!
Yeah!
That was nice.
Insane throwdown right there.
Ball passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Murray against Paul. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
For the finish. Oh,
What you say?
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's why he's out there, guys. When he's in an important possession, he knows how to come through.
Up top, Paul, defended by Murray. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Booker against Barton. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. Back to Jokic. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Paul against Murray. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Now Crowder. Another shot. Ayton with the bucket inside. And the Suns lead by 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And nails the trade.
Hey, you can't just have skill and confidence to make big shots. You got to have a big ticker, too.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
And here's Bridges. Back to Paul. From deep three-point range. And that one drops. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. D.A. thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that 3-ball, Kevin.
And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
O'Neal hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
On the wing, Booker feeds to Crowder. Unable to get that one. Good D by Bogdanovic. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Conley feeling it out to the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. That one rolling around and rims out. Suns still looking like they're getting going here. It's a 5-point game. Bridges shot. Good.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Now Conley. Drives to the hoop. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Gobert against Ayton. Can't hit from in close.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert. Utah the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Paul outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And on that kind of play, no one can match up with Paul going back the other way. Just too crafty and too skilled. He's going to do damage.
O'Neal gets to Conley. Shot from 12. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And Conley drops them both. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 6. Paul for 3. The shot will not fall.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fires at the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
It's good.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Jazz leading by 4. Outside Conley. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Second chance shot. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Clock at 4. Mitchell trying to free himself. Gobert can't hit. Suns trail by 4. Here's Shamet. Finished off the break.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 7 points.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 4. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now, here's Shamet. Kaminsky dishes to McGee. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bogdanovich up top. Payne covering. Conley's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Payne passes to Shamet. Inside and stolen by Gay. And now Utah, fast break. Whiteside with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Another shot. Whiteside kicks to Gay. A second chance effort. Goes up again. Now, here's Ingles. He's covered by Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Ingles. Shoots over Shamet. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Clarkson surveying the floor. To the inside. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Clarkson. Gay's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Here's Oni. Payne covering. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Gay outside, passes it to Oni. Ball's knocked loose. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. For the three. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:31 left in the second quarter. Payne passes to Shamet. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Shamet's got 5 now.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Here's Oni. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Ingles. 6 to shoot. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Suns trail by 5. And here's Payne. Pass to Johnson. Offline with his 3. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the basket by Ingles.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Gay in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Payne grabs the board. Now here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Ingles. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that does it for our half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gained that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
There's the pass to O'Neal. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ayton in the corner. And the layup is good. Ayton's got 6.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Yes! And the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, how Bogdanovich keeps his concentration on the basket is impressive. Even when he's getting fouled, he stays with the play.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just one on the basket from Paul.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Here's Booker. So they take the lead. Booker's got the lead up to 1 now for Phoenix.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Conley outside. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, and he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Good on the shot.
And Bogdanovich doesn't force anything up there. Even when the clock is running low, he stays focused and patient.
Ball against Conley. Here's Ayton. That shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Conley. Bridges with the steal. Stolen by Mitchell. Out to Conley. Inside. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovich. Conley against Paul. Three-pointer. Booker the pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. Here's Crowder. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. O'Neal against Booker. Lets it go from deep. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
You got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Right side, the pass to Oni. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Ayton missing. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bridges against Ingles to the paint. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Paul from deep three-point land. On up the court. Pull up Jay. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Jazz up 1. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Kicks it to Whiteside. Off target from three-point range. The Suns trail it. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul.
Rudy Gay.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Booker dishes to Crowder. Rejected by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Paul kicks to Bridges. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz leading by 3. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Oni. He's covered by 8. And it's blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And you like to see since the half now. He's finally starting to come around.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Paul with the 3. Good on the triple.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Conley against Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert. Dish now to Bogdanovic. Mitchell outside. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And stolen by Ayton.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. The rejection by Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
Crowder. Here's Ayton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Ball against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Driving inside.
That's a nice contest. That's not going to show up in the box score, but Ayton bothered that shot.
Here's Crowder. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Suns lead by 2.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
Conley against Paul. They double-team Conley. Out to the right wing. O'Neal from long range. That's in there. Conley with the assist. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Phoenix making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. And it's Johnson in for Crowder. Conley against Paul. Fires from the wing. It's good.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Paul against Conley. Booker outside. Misses the 3. Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. He takes it in, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. The pass to McGee. Money!
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here